Hello and welcome to Pristine Tech School channel. I am very excited to explain the concept of this pointer and static keyword in C++. It's a part of object programming language, that is OOPS. In my previous video I had discussed about this keyword in Java programming language. Now I am going to cover that in C++. Also we're going to cover the static keyword in this. So let's see with the example. I'm adding header files. So what is basically this keyword? In C++ programming, this is a keyword that refers to the current class instance or current instance of the class. There are mainly three usages of this keyword in C++. One usage is used to pass current object as a parameter to another method. It can be used to refer current class instance variable. It can also used to declare indexes. There are many usages of this keyword. We can discuss one of them in this video. So let's see the example further. This is example related to in C++ that refers to the fields of current class. So now I'm going to create class with the name of student. So in this I'm going to create some data members like ID and name. After that I'm going to create constructor as the same name of the student class. In this I'm passing formal parameters. It is also important to specify the access modifier. As I specify the access modifier, it's public, so that it's visible to the all other variables or methods. Now I'm going to create one function of display is used to print the values. Now I'm going to close the class and further creating main function, that is entry point of the every program. So in main function I'm going to create objects for class student, like student s equals to student. In this I'm passing data like ID and name. So my ID is this, any name, and create one more object. So now I'm calling the display function using these objects. So let's see what will be the output. I'm going to compile and run the program. So let's apply some clear screen because our previous output is already seen over there. So there is some output you've seen, it's like a garbage value or a null value is there. It's why? Because we have created formal parameters and actual parameters as the same name. So compiler confused about these same names. So to differentiate these names, we going to write here this pointer to distinguish these formal parameters and actual parameters. Now let's again compile and run the program so you can see the output. So here is my accurate output. So this is how we can use the this keyword that refers to the fields of current class only. So in this example, parameters, formal arguments and instance variables are same. So we are using this keyword to distinguish local variables and instance variables. Guys, I'm very frequently upload videos on various technologies. I also create videos considering the interview questions in mind. If you have any particular topic on which you want me to create detailed video, let me know in the comment section below. So now let's concentrate further on static keyword, how it works in C++. So what is static keyword or modifier that belongs to the type, not instance or object. So instance is not required to access the static members, so it doesn't need to create any object. In C++, static can be field also, method, constructor, class, properties or any event. So we're going to create static in this example only. Like I'm creating one variable as static, like int count. So in constructor I am going to increment this static variable and in our main function I am going to print the output. So one more thing we going to need to do is that at the end of the class where it's closing, we have to initialize our static keyword like in student. Our static keyword is created variable is count. So it start from the 0. So now let's see, let's compile and have some output. So it's giving me the output that total objects created 2 because we are creating 2 objects. So now if I create one more object like student s2, for then again calling using display function. So now let's again compile and run it. So you can see that total objects are now created 3 because we are creating 3 objects. So this is how we can deal with the static and this keyword. These are really useful. So let me know if you have any follow-up questions in the comment section below, and don't forget to hit like, share and subscribe the button. Hit that little bell icon so that you are always notified whenever I have upload any video. Thanks a lot.